Again, any family where you have elders and they sit there and allow the goods on the stable to do delivery, then the elders are not worth their salt. We are members, leaders, state chairmen, minority leader of the house, senators, governors, serving and former, from the southern part of the country that are members of the People's Democratic Party. And we have felt it necessary to address the world this morning. Issues are simple. We have observed cases of exclusion, cases of injustice, actions that are likely to cause problems within the People's Democratic Party. And it is our responsibility to ensure that we address them in order to give our party the cohesion that it requires to move ahead. And so we have called for this press briefing this morning. The press briefing is on the purported meeting of PDP Southern Zoning Consultative Summit. The attention of the undersigned chairman of the People's Democratic Party from the South and some critical stakeholders has been drawn to a meeting nicodemously summoned in Lagos today, the 21st day of August 2025, by some persons purporting to do so on behalf of the PDP members of the South, and they tagged the meeting PDP Southern Zoning Consultative Summit. This meeting is convened by the Admin Secretary Zoning Committee of the PDP at the behest of the Chairman of the Zoning Committee, our brother Honorable Senator Doye Diri, Governor of Bayelsa State, and it is to hold at the Legend Hotel in Keje. The said meeting tagged a summit was allegedly convened in the name of the three geopolitical zones of southern Nigeria, that is the southeast, the south-south, and the southwest. We say that it is indeed highly regrettable and deeply disturbing that such a meeting was convened without the courtesy of inviting several state chairmen from the southeast and the south-south, as well as the duly elected national secretary of our great party, including the deputy national legal advisor of our party, who is seated by my right. Even more troubling is the inexplicable exclusion of several national officers, eminent leaders, and critical stakeholders of the People's Democratic Party. Shockingly, my humble self, the minority leader of the House of Representatives and the National Assembly, and other principal officers of our party from the South-South and Southeast were also deliberately sidelined and denied participation in a meeting where such far-reaching and sensitive decisions on zoning, power rotation, and political equity are to be discussed. Equally concerning is the deliberate omission of most former governors from the Southeast and South-South, who are by every standard of history, every standard of pedigree and institutional memory, remain critical stakeholders in any conversation about the future direction of our party. Such a brazen disregard for established structures and statutory organs of the People's Democratic Party not only offends the spirit of collective decision-making, but also risks undermining the very foundation upon which our great party was built. The People's Democratic Party, since inception, has been anchored on the values of inclusivity, equity, consultation, and collective responsibility. Any process that deliberately sidelines key stakeholders ignores the legitimate authority of national officers and excludes elected leaders and ranking lawmakers, erodes trust, fuels division, and threatens party cohesion at a time when unity of our party is most needed. For the avoidance of doubt, we categorically dismiss any resolution, any communique, or any outcome purportedly emanating from the said meeting as neither binding on or reflective of the collective will and aspirations of the People's Democratic Party family across southern Nigeria. Decisions reached in secrecy and exclusion cannot and shall not assume the authority of consensus. More particularly, the said summit is premature and targeted at protecting the interest and selfish ambition of a select few, as the zoning committee set up by the 101 NEC meeting is yet to present its report of the zoning for ratification by the party. We cannot at this juncture start talking about micro zoning when we have not ratified and affirmed the zoning structure as proposed by the committee that will set up the NEC. We reaffirm our unwavering commitment to the unity, the stability and electoral fortunes of the PDP and call upon all well-meaning leaders and stakeholders to resist any attempt to manipulate zoning arrangements through exclusionary tactics or clandestine maneuvers. The Southeast and South-South zones, alongside our counterparts in the Southwest, remain united in the pursuit of fairness, justice and equity, the very ideals that have sustained our party's relevance and credibility over the years. As custodians of the mandate entrusted to us by our members, and indeed the people of this country, we remain resolute in defending the integrity of the People's Democratic Party and ensuring that any decision affecting Southern Nigeria within the PDP are reached through proper consultation, transparency, and inclusiveness in line with the established democratic ethos of our great party. We call on the National Working Committee, National Executive Committee, and all stakeholders of the party to disregard completely any outcome of the said meeting, which is not only illegal but very divisive. We therefore urge all to take notice that where any iota of regard in any form is given to the outcome of the purported meeting, we shall not hesitate to take appropriate steps in line with our party constitution to resist same, and of course with very full force. We pray that wisdom will guide our collective steps. Thank you and God bless us. God bless the People's Democratic Party. God bless the Federal Republic of